Hi guys.
Hello people,
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we're watching Frieren.
It's a Frieren Friday. Again, actually a Friday.
For filming this, you're getting this in a few hours. It's episode 26, which just means that there is
I didn't want to listen to it.
only 2 more episodes after this. I am voting for watching them separately.
Me too, because I cannot.
But
I cannot accept it the next time I watch it. It's the last time I watched it, and I can accept it.
I think we're gonna make time. What I want to say is that I think if it ends or if they're meant to be watched together, they will be put together. Have they been released together?
No. Preach.
That's like you know the video, the meme of Katy Perry.
No.
Yelling about the country and the guy who it was one of the factors. It's not X Factor, but I don't know. What she was judged
like a judge. Okay.
And she was this country betrayed us. I don't know, gun law, something like that. You know.
On X Factor.
It's a Factor something.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. And the guy who was
a judge,
not a judge, who was a nominee.
Okay.
Nominee.
Yeah, sure.
He was like. Facts. How do you not know that?
Never. I've never heard of this in my life. I did say preach to be funny. That's not my usual vocabulary, I don't think.
I first time hearing this.
Exactly. And so I was being funny, preach. Anyways.
So we did think of a poll.
We did, guys. We have something in mind.
We're gonna put on the poll, and we're not gonna tell you before we put them, but just so you know, it's gonna be only TV shows that have finished.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna
we went by that. There were some shows that a lot of people asked for.
That we want to watch.
Yes, but they sound
there is
fun.
Only one season, let's say, of those shows.
And so if we go to that, let us at least go to that one the next season is about to air or something. Yeah. Because there's so many that there's a first season of it, then we're just waiting now. So
it's not that we're never gonna watch.
There's gonna be
5 at some point, but this time it's just gonna be TV shows that
we compiled a list of 5 TV shows. Yes. I mean, animated, short. So Monster is not on the poll because I was didn't you promise Monster? Not now.
Haikyuu.
Yes. So there's gonna be 5 shows.
And for Monster, there's not gonna be a poll.
There's not gonna be a poll. There was a we remember that poll. There was a poll for Monster. It was a rough poll.
Never happening again.
Never happening again. So we're gonna give that to you. And again, I feel very sorry.
I'm not
for
excited
whatever
about
show is coming up
at all.
No. Again, it's just...
Golden age of our channel is never gonna repeat this.
No, it's about to finish in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. Last episode was stunning, beautiful, perfect.
Every single one of the shows.
We learned so much. But we learned a lot more about Zeri. I think she's such an interesting character, and I really hope that we get even more of her in season 2. I really find her fascinating.
Did you read comments?
I did, but no, I forgot, but I did. What is there
No, I don't remember exactly.
So you started this well, anywhere to go.
If I remember correctly from the comments, I got the feeling that I don't know if we were correct comparison between the moments being the similar ones, because I think
I don't think there's you can be correct about it, but I think just other people agreed
on with us.
Yes.
Oh, I saw many more that they disagree.
Wait, what do we say and what they say?
They say that she didn't have that type of a moment as Frieren did.
I mean, Frieren and her are not
completely
the same.
Different people,
they're absolutely different people. I just I think they were very affected by humans. Her with Himmel and her with Flamme.
From the comments, I think doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I just think that people didn't get that impression.
I mean, interesting. Because again, I think she was the things that she says out loud and the imagery and everything are contradictory to me. And so that's the way that I read the scene. Mm-hmm. And I mean, again, I think considering this is not, there's 2 more episodes to go, and so I don't think we're gonna uncover anything else. It's up to interpretation, right?
That's just the thing with I read sometimes comments that I take them as a fact. Because I don't know, from those comments I got a feeling those are the facts and not their interpretation. Mm-hmm. There is also a manga, maybe, it's I have no idea if they just in that moment interpreted it like that, and they don't know the story afterwards at all.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just that, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I find it, again, it was so contradictory. She was like, Flamme was just someone I took on a whim or whatever, but like the imagery of her and Flamme, and like Flamme as a kid and her remembering that, like that is not you feeling detached from that, you know, like that feels like you are very much affected by that and maybe not quite understand.
Yeah.
Like, how can that be, you know? Like, that's how I read it.
I guess maybe we'll see if we have more of her scenes, and in the future,
I would love
definitely,
that.
so we would find out more,
The episode ended with our girl Frieren like attacking the clone,
yes.
And it finished. So like I think is it? Did we defeat Frieren, the Slayer,
or are we
gonna continue
defeat her in this episode?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yes. Don't know if we're not gonna see any more of the battle, or are we gonna continue with the battle?
I'm so excited to see. This week we were talking about like dressing up as some of the characters. Milena literally was looking up to see if we can get like some costumes to like dress up to watch the last episode. But everything we get here too late, so we couldn't. But apparently
we can make costumes ourselves.
Oh God, we can, but like neither of us are creative people.
What do you mean? I feel like we could do that.
I feel like there's like you need creativity in like making the like clothes and the little
but like
beads.
It doesn't have to be the perfect.
No. I think we need creativity to like use glue, and I don't think the two of us are creative people.
What?
Yeah, I don't think the two of us are creative people. Really?
Yeah. I mean,
like when was the last time we did something?
What does creative means?
Like when was the last
time?
Like
if I have to think of something, then fine. Maybe I would not be able to. But like I have a picture, I just need to cut it out. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that's that hard.
I mean, yes, but like we're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Well, I would do it not for this ending, but like
maybe for
future,
like
I feel like that would be
season 2, episode 1. We can dress up.
I would kind of be embarrassed, honestly. I feel like I would kind of be embarrassed.
There's a consensus that could be Method, and I have just read that she likes hugging people that are cute, and I am sold. I am definitely, completely her. Yes, that's me.
I don't remember what they said about me.
You can be Frieren,
Frieren?
or Jubel.
Yes,
I feel like you would suit Jubel, but someone said you can be Stark.
I would suit Stark as well.
I love that. So, I mean, look, let's see.
Jubel would be the easiest one for me, I feel like, because of the hair.
I feel like Method is kind of easy as well.
For you as well, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if I were to choose, I would not choose Jubel.
Well, I mean, like, of course.
Yes, if I were to choose, I would choose Frieren and Stark. I mean, they're the main characters, so yeah.
Yeah.
Jubel, like the girl that showed up in 3 episodes, you know what I mean?
I'm so curious about her and Land. Like, I want to see more of them. We have 3 more episodes. I don't know what we're going to get. I want to see so many things. But I'm very excited to play. I'm sure it's about to be great. And we can play.
Yeah,
and no one expects a cosplay from us. Like, maybe at some point.
Oh, because it's good. Human mage is technically gonna kill her in this episode.
Exactly. She maybe already did. And that just shows human progress through the ages.
This being is.
No, like there is literally, look at this.
I cannot.
Sickening. The amount of interesting characters in this show.
But not enough time.
That's what I mean. Like, if you have to wait for Frieren season 2 for so long, like, give me OVA, like 5 episodes for each of the characters. That would feel good to me, you know? Let's see. Did we do it? Did we get it? I don't think so then.
Yeah, they're continuing, I guess.
God, she's too strong. Of course she is.
And yet she's a baby.
But can you believe Frieren the Slayer? What even is this? This, like, Eye of Sauron. Do you even know what that is?
I do know what it is. I learned it in the Rings of Power.
God. Oh my god, she's doing Transformers. Here's the baby girl.
Frieren is above. Frieren is above. Not received.
I don't know what that word means though. Oh. Well.
That is very useful.
Thank you. I love him. He's so useful and strategic and smart. Famous last words, girl.
What about the... What's her name? The girl who made this test.
Oh, she's standing. She's sitting there. She was sitting there.
How strong is she?
Oh, she's horribly strong. I mean, the group fought her. I don't know where she is now. Yeah, the one that made the test.
Yeah, what about her replica?
Well, she was fighting the girl that tried to control her mind. That's true. That's true. That is honestly fair. Break the fucking bottle. Break the fucking bottle. Well, that's her. It's her hair. She's gonna kill all of us. Just break bottles, guys.
Break
Come on. Exactly. Come on.
Okay.
Like she's a serious problem. If her and Frieren clone are in the same room, that's such a big problem. It is.
何を言っているんだ。確かに私は未熟な3級魔法使いだ。けれども全然相手なら勝てると思うよ。
Interesting.
How?
私の得意魔法はこれ。大体何でも切る魔法。レイル財伝。私が切れると思ったものは何でも切れるし、切れないと思ったものは全く切れない。あの紙には観測できるだけでも防御魔法に匹敵するほどの魔法が何重にもかけられている。
It looks like here, so it looks like it can cut. He's concerned. And you can't see all of it.
How do you know they hide it?
勝敗はすでに分かっている。あれは2年前の2級魔法使い選抜試験だった。彼は1級魔法使いになってから一度たりとも手傷を負ったことがないほどの守りに特化した魔法使いだった。彼が魔法で作り出す街灯はあらゆる攻撃魔法も通さないほどの防御術式が組み込まれていた。
But
一歩でも下がらせたら合格という極めて単純なものだった。殺害行為を失格とするルールも
didn't she kill a test taker and was disqualified?
Maybe because like,
yes, she did because we compared her to.
Okay. Especially because like this is the second test,
yeah,
second
yeah.
mage, and she's third class mage, not second class mage, so she wouldn't be able to pass.
That's so interesting how this spell works. Just because like it looks like she could go through this. How does this power work?
Sansa
knows that she's gonna die.
そういうのは魔法で全部やっちゃうのかな。姉貴がよく裁縫をしているのを見ていた。イメージの話だよ。布っていうのはさ、切れるものなんだよ。こいつはイカれている。だが魔法の世界はそんなに甘いものじゃない。
Well, I don't know. Apparently,
like if she was to see a wall, she could not, let's say, imagine it.
Well, we saw her attack a wall, just made a cut.
Yeah. Not just wall, but like, let's say, gold, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something that like you can cut through it.
それでも彼女は自らの感覚に従った。これは切れないものだと知性では分かっていながら、感覚のままに不動の街灯を切り裂くイメージを構築した。もはや人として成立している精神状態とは思えない。これは才覚の領域だ。
She is so fascinating to me. I want to know the sister with her, the story with her sister.
手入れとか大変でしょ。
That sounds like a threat.
もしかしたら私はあの時点でもう負けていたのかもしれない。
I love that because like it doesn't matter how stronger she is than her technically. She just has something that like allows her to.
Insane. Hi, hello, finally.
But like, wouldn't she just be able to go through any person? I mean, it's not easy to visualize cutting a person, but like the guy who's wearing the cloak. So just like she went in too deep.
Cloak.
Yeah, and went in too deep.
Yeah,
okay.
because she wanted to cut just a cloak. That's it.
複製体の足止め、手伝ってやるよ。俺は他人を信じるような太刀じゃねえが、ケツを振っている勝ち馬を逃すほどバカじゃない。
現時点で確実に足止めしなければならない危険な複製体は
Frieren,
2体。
Frieren.
そのうちの1体。
Oh, Mr. Duncan as well.
Because like, we don't know where they are. I mean, we found out apparently. That is a tough one.
Oh.
Are you gonna hug her to death? Because that's what I would do.
Ah. Fuck.
She already fought Frieren.
高速魔法が通じることは本人の体を使って確かめましたから。
よし。じゃあ、人上がりするか。ユーベル、これってさ、僕の見間違いじゃないよね。
だってメガネ君、動けないでしょ。
Fuck. This is now unfair.
もしかして、消耗戦だ。楽しくなってきたね。
まったくだ。
Again with that word attrition, what does that word even mean?
What? Oh my god.
Here she is, what happened? This place looks like hell. It looks like they're in the like ninth circle of hell.
Well, our girl is fighting until death, so it's not usually that we do something that like we're aiming to kill somebody.
I'll have to do it after all.
殺しきれるほどのものにはならないね。私が隙を見せれば、相手はもっと大きな隙を見せる。それではフリーレン様が防御に集中すれば致命傷にはならない。では、その場合の作戦はヘルンが勝てると思っているのなら勝てる。なぜそう言い切れるのですか？だって私はヘルンのことを舐めているから。それは良かったです。なら十分勝機がありますね。
I always wanna cry. This fighting sequence is just beautifully animated. This is a black fucking hole. Come on. Oh. She's missing an arm.
She's fast.
She's missing an arm. Her reflexes are better.
まだ立っている。でも 致命傷だ。とどめを。
No, 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 no.
What was this?
何が起こったの？
Was it by...
魔力を全く感
Is
じ
it by you? Is it by
攻
you?
撃を私は魔法として認識できていた。
Wait, but like...
すごいです、フリーレン様。これが魔法の高みなんですね。でも、らしくないです。
Aww.
好きだらけです。
I'm all chills.
よくやった、フェルン。
Baby girls, are we
これを
good?
見せるほど追い詰められたのは80年ぶりかな。
80 years?
Oh my
Was it
God.
against Demon King?
それじゃあ、さっさと終わらせようか。
God.
終わりましたか。もう動けない。
Why does everyone feel about to carry them?
いつも倒れてんな。
I love them so
Yeah,
much.
me too. I love this show too much, honestly.
君たちは霊落の王母を攻略した。
By working
一級魔
together.
法使いに十分匹敵する。約束通り最深部にたどり着いた全員を第二次試験合格とする。
They're carrying.
それで一番の功労者はどこに行った？
怖いよー、怖いよー、怖いよ、まあ気持ちはわかるかな。
Why am I gonna
I wanna
cry?
cry because of it
それで
literally.
は第二次試験を終了とする。
I feel like crying. He's just stuck
なん
again.
と回復魔法まで使えるのか。どうじゃ。
誰なのお前？
Oh, who are you?
Who are you? Who do you say that to?
I don't know. Go back a bit. I cannot, guys. This is my favorite show of all time.
すごいじゃろ。
That shit's gonna be a fucking bloodbath between shows because like how...
This is my favorite show.
Like how does anything go above this?
I don't even know who is talking.
I don't even know who is talking either. Like someone carried someone else out. Maybe it's just nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I
oh,
mean, something else. I
who
don't
are
think
you?
they would leave it like this. If it's not.
I don't know what that was. Who are you? An era of humans. I don't
That
want that
sounds
one. Like, why does that make me
something
cry?
beautiful. You know what
Like
I
that,
mean?
even the title just
Yeah.
make me cry.
God, I cannot with this show. No, I definitely think we should watch it separately.
No, me too, because
There
I
will be
cannot
two
handle
more
it.
viewings. I don't know how I'm gonna handle finishing the show. I could
No.
cry just now.
No,
thinking
like
about
I feel
finishing
sick
it.
over this. I literally feel sick over this.
I cannot accept it. We should end the channel. Nothing better is coming after this.
This is
Just
it.
stop it while it's so good.
I literally, God. No,
I
I
feel
didn't.
like Monster fans would never forgive.
Imagine. No, if I don't end the channel, it's because of that poll and me feeling bad about not giving you. If I don't end the channel, it's just because we need to kill
Yeah,
Monster. You know what I mean? Like, we need to give that to you. I cannot even process. Like, when we started this show, I could, like, in my fucking wildest dreams, I thought it was about to be great. You know what I mean? Like, everyone had high praises for it. Everyone said, like, it's so up our alley. So I was like, this is about to be great. You know, like, I'm sure we're gonna love this. But, like, to this extent.
I had no expectations, especially
To this extent.
The thing about this show is that, like, I have a feeling it was coming out while people were promoting it to us, and that's the thing. Like, I never heard of it, and then all of a sudden, for a few weeks, that's all I heard about. You know, like everybody commented. So, like, in my mind, yes, it might be good, but like it's just now airing.
Yeah, so
people
like you
are
felt like
loving
maybe it was
right
just
now,
like,
you know, like
the
it's-
hype currently.
Exactly, it's surprising, and I was excited to watch something that it's just now airing. You know, like we don't usually do that. So like honestly, that was the reason why I was excited to watch it. Other than that, like I had zero expectation because I never read the title. I had no idea what it was about. You know. You know what I mean?
No, I want to cry. This was a stunning episode.
Yes.
Like, I just think the way that they do fighting sequences as well is beautiful. Like, I don't know, this is stunning to see Frieren against Frieren and Frieren as well.
No, honestly, everything
Stunning.
in this episode is perfect. Like the combination from fighting scene, feelings you get, I gotta say, like, yes, comedy at the end of it, like those small parts. You know, just I have a feeling that like all those things combined make you feel so many things. You know,
I
it
just
makes
think, like,
us
it was
emotional, even though on a paper some
like
things
nothing. It's
shouldn't
nothing.
make
Like
us
literally,
emotional.
why are you
like,
getting emotional?
What is happening?
No,
on
but
the
like
screen.
it was like literally that in this episode. Like it was so nice. All of them passed, and again, I love that they
so
passed
happy about that.
because I mean, not all of them.
Yeah.
Like some of them couldn't, but like all of them worked together, and that because of that, so many of them were able to pass because all of them just like combined their forces. And again, I love that message. So I was like very happy about that like they all can go through to the next exam or whatever. And it was like such a nice moment. And then like you cut and it's Frieren again in this mimic. And so like
no words.
Like we just saw the pinnacle, like the fucking height of magic from her clone. So like you know what she is capable of. And then like the show just brings you back to like this funny bit of her in a mimic again getting stuck, and like somehow that made me so emotional, just like because there's so much love and warmth in this show that like it overwhelms me.
Yes.
So like when they just like put that there at the end, I felt so fucking warm.
They never make
they
you
nail
like,
it.
they never make you, they make you never forget who Frieren actually is. Because whenever it's like a Frieren the Slayer moment, like what she's capable of, like we don't even know what she's capable of. Basically, we saw the thing like with Fern when she pushed her to the wall. Fern didn't know what was fucking happening, you know. And like Frieren had to do a spell that she hasn't done for 80 years, so she would be able to kill Frieren, you know.
Fern. I didn't know what was happening when like Fern went flying into the wall. I did not. I first thought like did Fern the Fern clone defeat method and just like came somehow. Like I don't know. I literally did not know what the fuck was happening because like Fern said that she didn't feel and like she couldn't feel any mana or whatever. So like, and we know that she's very good at concealing it. So I thought like, is it her? But it was literally Frieren. Again, reminding you how strong she is. She doesn't have a fucking arm.
Yeah.
And she uses this spell. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
But just that contrast between seeing her without an arm, the look that she
literally
had on
just
her
like
face,
her eyes,
and basically done that to Fern in that moment, you know. And second later, she's
in a mimic.
In a mimic because she was so interested, and she fell for the trap for 100th time.
Baby girl. A fucking baby.
I cannot.
Again, I think I love the way that they, you know, how they give you information about like the previous, you know, how they fought off the Demon King. Because like she says she hasn't used this for 80 years. So like she used this against the Demon King.
Yeah.
Again, that says so much about where Fern is.
Yeah.
Like how incredible she is that Frieren had to use a spell that she didn't use for 80 years, or that she used against the Demon King to get to Fern.
Yeah.
And like that managed to distract like Frieren, the clone, so that like our Frieren can, you know, finish the job off. But like that's how strong Fern is. And I love that like she told her with so much pride that she's gonna underestimate her.
I adore
like the clone
that.
is gonna underestimate her because like she excels so much.
But because she said like, because how do you know? Because I underestimate you, so like she is.
That was so nice because like, and Fern was so happy.
Yeah.
Like to know that like she achieves so much, that like how much Frieren believes in her and knows how great she is. She even is better than that.
Yeah.
I like that. Even that just like small line.
No, it was perfect, honestly.
What do I do with that?
I cannot.
It's stunning, beautiful, perfect.
We also had Yubel, the story in the beginning.
Yubel is fascinating.
Yeah.
What a character.
That's the thing in this arc. I mean, all of them passed. But like, that's the thing in this arc. We got so many good characters. So many. I have a feeling like throughout the whole show, we haven't had that many interesting characters like in the last 5 episodes, you know?
There's so many of them.
I'm gonna be so sad that this arc finishes because like, again, we're all here to just become the first
mages.
First class mages. So like afterwards, our paths are not
potentially gonna cross, yeah.
Exactly. So like, I want to know so much of them, and yet we have only 2 episodes, and I'm certain we're gonna finish the truth exam in this last 2 episodes. So like technically we're gonna separate from all of them, you know?
There's not going
like,
to be necessarily a reason for us to...
Virbel. Kirkle.
No. Denken. Like the way that
Tsuki.
I knew what you were... Tsuki is land.
I so much see Tsuki in him.
He is such so Tsuki.
Because like of the eyes, glasses,
the way that he
everything.
speaks.
Yes, everything.
No, like literally I love that they show us so little of some characters, but somehow they show you a lot because like you see like Virbel and the way that like he is, like you see how much he is connected to like his group.
Yeah.
You know, that they're like, oh, carry me or whatever, and like he's gonna do that. Like I really feel like they bonded.
Yeah.
And
like you said, let's say Yubel is so fascinating. Her magic, her behavior, how she does not react when she kills a person. Like we don't know enough about her, and like they put us that little scene where she's just a kid, you know, and seeing her sister Saw. It makes you so interested that you want to find out how did she become who she is right now.
Like,
you know?
like did something happen to her sister? Of course, my mind always goes there. Like, something happened to a loved one.
But, like, the thing is, I don't think we're gonna find out.
I mean, I feel like we need to, because, again, there's such a... her powers are so fascinating to me.
But, like, then we have to see her again in
That's
the next
what I mean.
season.
But, like, maybe we will. I don't know how.
I don't know, because, again, I would love that. But, like, there is so many of them now that we had in this... arc, let's say. It's like Yubel is not the one that's gonna be with us in the next season. Like,
that's so sad to me. I don't know how I like not to have all of these
just
characters.
Because, like, again, if I had to, like, I would more see the two girls who would want to go with us, or I don't know, many of them, even Virbel, you know what I mean? Like, somehow Yubel doesn't seem like she doesn't care, you know?
Yeah.
Unless she needs us, but, like, nothing told us in the show, you know?
She's not heading towards the same place we are.
So, like, that's why I want to say, in my opinion, I don't see us having that story. Yeah. And they made me so interested.
I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know. I hope in some ways we get to have them because, like, there's so many of them that, like, have such rich storylines that, like, I cannot accept not having this, you know? And like Yubel, first, I think what we learned about her magic in like for our world building is so interesting, and like how important basically not logic is, but just like visualizing and believing, even if that makes zero sense, like with physics, like even if it defines the laws of physics, if you believe something is gonna cut through something, it will do that. That is so fascinating to me. That makes a lot of sense because like this is magic at the end of the day. Like it doesn't work in the realms of like what we necessarily know is possible. And like that's what her power works like. So like even if she is such a less powerful mage, like even if her mana is much less powerful than like senses or whatever, senses has no chance against her because of like what her mana is and how it functions. I find that so interesting that like it's just about her believing that she can cut through something and she's gonna be able to cut through that. And again, the other part of her mana that requires her to empathize. Why can I speak English now? With someone is so interesting because like it feels so opposite of who she is.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
I remember reading those comments as well. Like someone I think agreed with me about like her empathy not being connected to sympathy. Like basically she understands why you feel the way that you feel, but she doesn't feel necessarily in any type of way about that, you know, but like she can understand, which again, I like, to me that is such a fascinating trait because like I could not imagine having that separate. Like I feel like if you can empathize, you have to like feel something about that, you know?
I mean, she doesn't seem that she feels at all, honestly, in my opinion. Like she killed the guy and she said, oh, I cut too deep. If I killed a person that I didn't want to kill, like...
That's it for me.
Like, it would break
the end of my life.
You know what I mean? And she just continued with her life.
Like, I need to rewatch back on the scenes. Like, remember when like she was fighting Virbel? Was it Land that asked her why she didn't kill him?
Okay.
And she said something along the lines of like, because like she understood, because like he tries to, even though his hands are bloodied or whatever, he still tries to remain human or whatever.
Yeah.
And like she said something along the lines of like that she can understand that, you know? And so, like, I don't know, there's a lot about her that we don't know, and I have no idea how to, like, read, but it's so interesting.
No, honestly, I would really like, again, just because she's such I would call her fucking fascinating character.
Yeah.
Really, again, just because I see that she doesn't feel, but at the same time, she needs to empathize with someone to have their power. And I don't understand the possibility of understanding and empathizing, but not having any feelings towards that, you know?
Yeah.
Like that two things are, how is that, like...
Connected.
Not connected, yeah.
Have to work, but yes, but like when you think about it, is that not the definition of a sociopath?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
Like technically, I feel like that should be, or like a psychopath. Those two things I don't know the differences necessarily, but like I feel like that is the definition of one of those, you know? Like knowing, but like still not feeling anything about that. I don't know. I mean, again, we saw a bit of her sister, and so like if they started that in my mind, I feel like we need to learn more. Like what happened to her when she was a kid. Like she mentioned something to Sense or whatever that she was rich. And so like she didn't need to like do something. So my mind went to the fact like maybe she grew up like really poorly.
That's
and like
how it seemed this episode. Yes.
Yeah, so like she struggled and like her sister made all their clothes. Yeah. Maybe like if her sister is making clothes, I don't know, maybe like they didn't have parents or whatever. So like it seemed like she grew up in a rough environment.
I mean, definitely. I mean, I think that was confirmed in this episode.
Yeah.
With the things that like she said basically to you either grew up rich, you could like buy your own clothes, or you know,
so like you don't know the struggle basically. Yeah. And it makes sense that like something like that would make her mana, you know, like I guess struggling with so many things and like being affected, like maybe your mana is connected to that because like hers is connected to the sewing bit because like it represents so much. Like it represents her not being able to afford buying clothes and instead of like making them or whatever, or like, and connects her to her sister. Like there's so much to it.
Yeah,
it's so fascinating to me. Like I really want to know so much more.
I honestly don't know. That's the thing. Just because like I know we have 2 episodes of this whole arc, and later like I don't know how our paths would cross. Honestly, I'm just like in my mind trying to lower my expectations.
I understand.
About learning more about her and having her complete story.
Yeah.
You know? Even though I would really like to, she's one of the more fascinating characters right now in the show.
Yes. And the thing is, again, I feel like we're gonna have to have them in some ways because in my mind they have started too many like little things about these characters. Like for Land, we don't know anything about him, but like they have given us some type of like small things. Like at some point that has to like, there has to be further explanation to that. You know what I mean? I really don't know how they're going to structure season 2.
Just because so far we have never had, like we have had so many characters and they have left us.
Yeah.
And sure, we can maybe meet Verbal at some point or meet Jubel or like cross arc paths can cross with the 2 girls or like I could definitely see some of those things happening, you know?
Yeah.
But like I don't think, or I don't see that like we're gonna continue with all of them, their stories really, really deep. Even though, again,
I would love to.
They're really great. Like I said, so far in the show, these characters that we have in this arc are my most interested characters. You know?
There's
I mean, besides so 3, you know? But like I have a feeling in episode 1 of season 2, it's gonna be two of our girls in Stark. And we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna continue with these storylines.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm sure we're gonna meet other characters that we're gonna fall in love with.
Completely
like,
new
all the same.
And maybe we're gonna cross paths with these ones, you know, and like somehow we're gonna find a bit more about them.
I don't know what's coming. The only thing I know is that this show has not failed me yet. And I cannot even imagine it failing me. It's such a simple story.
We still also didn't finish the arc. We have 2 more episodes. So, like, we're gonna...
see, maybe they explain
a bit more about some of them, you know?
Yeah. I think it's such a simple show when you think about it.
Yeah.
But taking the most simple things and making it so beautiful is a feat.
Also, like, what I also want in this
arc,
last 2 episodes, is to have Stark as well. Like I want last episode I want to see the 3 of them, you know?
Definitely we're going to see the 3 of them.
So like in my mind
we need to make a wish
It's gonna be a dumb wish.
I know, but I still want to see it. I want to see what dumb things they ask for. I feel like
Frieren is not gonna ask for a wish, honestly. I feel like only one who can ask for a wish is
Fan can ask for a mimit that actually has something important in it.
Or
that would be so nice. Oh, for something for Stark.
I feel like she would ask something for Stark, honestly.
Well,
but like something dumb again, you know? I mean, not dumb.
Yes, but like something, you know, like you can ask for anything. Like you ask for a cloak or something. You know what I mean? Like something that's.
I actually think something.
But like that makes me so excited. I want to see what they ask for.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Only 2 more weeks. Literally, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing to live for after this.
And there are things to live for. Second season. It's gonna take so long.
The only thing that could help 2025.
2 or 3 years.
I don't know. The only thing that could help 2025 is Vinland, but that doesn't even have a confirmation.
This at least have confirmation. Exactly. We're gonna probably get Frieren before we get Vinland. Is it even possible? Vinland should come in a year or something. You know what I mean? It's been time when we finished it.
I just think whatever other shows you're making, they're really not as important as Finland and Frieren.
Literally, they're 100% not as important.
Just like literally drop everything else.
They're gonna say names, but drop them.
I don't know what's being made.
Demon Slayer.
Sure, who cares? Kidding, sorry. I just don't know what Demon Slayer is.
That's why I said I'm not gonna say names. You know?
Like, what is Demon Slayer Jujutsu Kaisen? I know they're popular, but do they heal you like this heals you? I don't think so.
If they do, tell us.
If they do,
great.
People have lied to us. Like just the title of the next episode is making me cry. An Era of Humans. I mean, no one loves humans like this show fucking loves humans.
I cannot.
I'm gonna feel sick playing the next episode, knowing there's just like one more after that.
I think this is the last episode that we played so casually.
Yeah, that's it. Like afterwards, like literally,
especially because the next time we watch it, we are not 100% sure that we're not gonna finish it, depending on how it ends. You know, that's already bad. I'm gonna already feel sick because potentially I'm gonna finish it. I feel anxious just thinking about it. Honestly,
maybe we should like learn from Frieren. You know, we shouldn't feel sad that things ended because it was so important while we had them,
and we should be patient because things haven't even ended. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, guys,
that's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you
soon
in a week. Bye.
1 more week and then the end.
And then Friday is not Friday anymore.
I say that we don't put anything on Fridays. Like that's gonna be our break day.
It's always gonna be
empty. Morning a bit
until 2 years.
Yes.
2 years in the future.
Nothing is coming on Fridays.
Okay, guys.
Bye again.
Bye.